I'm dope and hope we know that. You won't get close, it's so sad. And people know that I'm cold as a toe tag. And I can pick apart opponents quick, so don't you hoes act. Everybody wants beef with the A-list. If they ain't hate, I ain't doing it right now. People saying that I fell off, but it's kinda funny, I forgot, so they remind me every night. Bank account is looking better than it ever has. I don't give them attention, I guess it gets them sad. More houses on my belt, generational wealth. What's to say about yourself? Gonna stay mad. High yield savings account, that is my new shit. Yeah. Not a skill or talent, but we know you couldn't produce this. Who's this? Trying to ride my wave like it's a cruise ship. You fucking up the bag whenever you try to do shit. Pussy, this is what happens when you push me. I'm making bangers like an English breakfast when I'm cooking. I can't wait to wrap my hands around your head just like a hoodie. And I squeeze it till your breathing ceases and it feels like pudding. Laid back, chilling at my house with a pool. Every time I get a steak, you know the shit is wagyu. I hate to flex, but I got haters saying that they need proof. The insecurities are killing them, so they have to dispute. It's okay, I don't mind, go and play. Little child, keep on saying all this stuff is gonna help you sleep at night. I love your place, really nice, think I'll stay. Hope it's alright, cause there's a ton of space for me to slay, beat in your mind. They've been waiting on the day that I fall off. I've been waiting for the day that they pop off. I guess we're gonna be waiting together forever, cause neither of those will ever happen because I'm dope and hope we know that. You won't get close, it's so sad. And people know that I'm cold as a toe tag. And I can pick apart opponents quick, so don't you hoes act. Everybody wants beef with the A-list. If they ain't hate, I ain't doing it right now. People saying that I fell off, but it's kinda funny, I forgot, so they remind me every night. Bank account is looking better than it ever has. I don't give them attention, I guess it gets them sad. More houses on my belt, generational wealth. What's to say about yourself? Gonna stay mad. Time to set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they lie. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes. Let's set the record straight. Set it straight, set it straight. Time to set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they lie. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes. Let's set the record straight. Set it straight, set it straight. Yeah, I set the record straight. I say to my decorator, I got so many plaques on the wall that I'm running out of room. I gotta buy more acres. Maybe I'll just go and buy my neighbors just for the haters, to have a place to stay to feel my anger, to make more bangers. A love-hate relationship, cause the more they hate, the more I get paid. Cause I made it off the fuel that they supply. People say I should ignore them, not reply. But every time they spoke, it's like they spoke in dime. Cause I made a quarter million off the rhyme. So keep on talking, it gives me content to make raps about and make more profit. I promise I'll welcome new haters, cause I see the opens are already starting to like me. If you hate me, but watch every move I make, but you're a fan. I hit it, don't cut people up to hate what they don't understand. I don't know about you, but I know about me, and failure ain't in my plans. I ain't never met a hater that been doing any better than me. Go check the brand. Thousands of albums been sold, thousands of dollars been made. Thousands of people have bought a ticket just to see me go and rock a stage. Thousands have sang what I'm saying, thousands have traveled the road. Thousands have shouted my name, thousands have crowded around to be bad by the flow that I bring. So let's set this record straight. Time to set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they lie. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes. Let's set the record straight. Set it straight, set it straight. Let's set the record straight. Keep on talking, it amuses me. Let's set the record straight. All that hate is all the fuel I need. Let's set the record straight. Another day, another eulogy. Let's set the record straight. Set it straight, set it straight. Yo, I've been around for a minute. How can I keep the clout this long without a shred of it diminishing? It replenishes every single time I begin spinning. It's ridiculous. I give them my pennies and all I'm fucking to witness. Don't mess with me and get quickly killed. I'ma stick you with the hospital bill. Got so many IVs and I'm looking like the walls at Wrigley Field. So check the resume. Legends had a slay. You don't know what that's like. You can't resonate. You can't accelerate. You try to bring everybody else down cause you can't elevate. You keep your head down when you're talking to me. I'm in shock. Only time I speak with my head down is when I'm talking to God. And if you say I'm kinda odd, I guess that's why I'm number one. Cause all my new shit's so hard. I got more fire than the sun. But let's bring it back. You are sad so you project on me and you will act like you ain't mad. But I see that you cannot do what you set your mind to. So you wanna stop me in all of my moves still. Thousands of albums been sold, thousands of dollars been made. Thousands of people have bought a ticket just to see me go and rock a stage. Thousands have sang what I'm saying, thousands have traveled the road. Thousands have shouted my name, thousands have crowded around to be bad by the flow that I bring. So let's set this record straight. Time to set the record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they lie. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before your eyes. Let's set the record straight. Set it straight, set it straight. Let's set the record straight. Keep on talking, it amuses me. Let's set the record straight. All that hate is all the fuel I need. Let's set the record straight. Another day, another eulogy. Let's set the record straight. Set it straight, set it straight, set it straight.
everybody. Welcome in. Tonight, we're doing a little bit different stuff tonight. I have been busy doing a bunch of IRL stuff, and it's good to be back in the saddle doing some sim racing work for a change instead of just doing races. Tonight, we fix the car for, Knoxville. I'm pretty sure Dustin doesn't have a setup for Knoxville, so we're going to make one. I'm learning how to do tuning on these cars. So I'm not going to be talking a ton, I'm just going to be chatting a little bit here and there as people come and go. Hopefully we'll get some folks in the Discord who will drop by, and Discord call is open if you're in the engine bay and want to stop by and chat. I just got to kind of figure out exactly, yeah. My brain works. I'm tired. Alright, so the main thing we have to do is get the ride height up. Right off the bat, go ahead and drop this down. We gotta get these rear spring rates down. Uh-oh. That's alright. When we raise the front up a bit, it'll be okay. So we need to go down with this shock collar to raise the ride height, right? So 3.2. So let's go down to 2.2. Now this is 4.2, so let's go down to 3.2. So we're pushing the max ride height there, that's good. We don't have enough caster, but we can just turn that up. Isn't that enough? Camber, yeah, that's too much. Let's knock that back down. Toe in. Wow, that really messed with our alignment, didn't it? Good lord. Okay, let's go camber adjustment there. And let's turn up the negative camber here as well. I think that's what the... I took pictures of what they did to the Bristol setup so I can mess with this setup a bit. Yeah, lots of front camber for sure. Caster is lower than it should be, though. What is the threshold on that? Did about even on caster? Yes, they were. Okay, let's bring the caster down. Hope I don't want to mess with that. Now let's get this up. Whoa! Apply. Okay, we're good. But that messed with my ride height again. Alright, so let's go down to 1.8. Okay, I'll push right up to the edge. We'll go over just a little bit. 1.7. We're at 2.3. We're at 1.7 now. 3.2. Let's go down to 2.7, right? Alright, well, let's just go ahead and raise that back up just enough to get us back where we want to be. Shouldn't I have a bunch of cross weight? No, 52, 55's about right, okay. We're in the right ballpark here. Let me move my mic up here. Since I'm not racing, I can have it in the way of my wheel. I don't care. $116. Okay, that brought us back in spec by just softening up the front roll bar, which, who gives a shit? We're drifting. I actually want the body to roll a little bit. That'll get me to dig in a little bit. What's this? I have a message? Oh. No, I guess not. Okay, well, whatever. That was weird. So ride height's still too high here, so we need to raise this back up until we can clear that. See, that's still too much, though. I want more cross weight. Okay, ride height's a little too high here now. So let's simply raise the shock collar up, right? Okay, we can live with that. Yeah. What am I failing to... Oh, I'm still... Okay, let's lower the preload here. Oh, wait. Instead of lowering preload, what was I at? Like 33? Oh, no, I'm already on the softest setting. So let's go to, like, P3 and see what that does. Alright. Yeah, I like that. $55. I'm really close on the cross weight, which is good. Let's adjust. This is all personal preference here. Good. Okay. Toes look good. Toes look good. Now let's mess around with our shocks. We definitely want more compression for low speed and high speed. We want that to be a little bit easier to handle. But we also want a little bit less on the comp slope here, because that is the high-speed compression slope. We want these to be a little bit softer when they clap and just get absolutely hammered by the bumps. However, for just traditional compression, we wanted to stiffen up a little bit to help us dig into that dirt. We want those tires to be rigid in there. Same thing with the rebound. We gotta make sure those are good and stiff. And then we want to slow down the high-speed rebound slope.
What's good? This is Toby at True Cougar Bamboo.
Kind of flatten that curve out a little bit. Just make it a little bit more standard issue.
Recorded for Montrose, Moment Together campaign starring Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. In the spirit of the campaign,
Now, what about the rear shocks? That was the one thing I was still working on.
the song is my contribution to the
I need to see what else we have here.
by the great Bill Withers. Check it out.
56366. Oh dear.
You've been there before.
So
That's going nowhere. Plastic cup that's almost empty. It's not great. Then
we need to flatten this compression slope out big time.
nod, feet tap, one person dances, then everyone does. Awkward becomes electric. When Bose sound fills the room, you don't just hear the music. Your life deserves
Was that all the
your
same
music
row?
deserves Bose.
Nope, these need to be flattened out too.
Spotify.
We can always come in and mess with this if we need to.
America's favorite new musical is Sips. Sips is the winner of 26 awards, including the 2022 Tony Award for Best Original Score. The New York Times proclaims
Yeah, I'm not going to watch a musical. If it's not K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm not interested.
celebration.
Thanks anyways, though.
Six is the House Square for one
Final drive ratio, I'm not sure.
get tickets at
We'll have to mess with that a little bit. Where's my preload? Oops. Oh, I can use that anti-roll bar preload. That's interesting. .4. So let's go for like the... Wow, there's a lot of options here. The 4.4 is... I definitely want to be able to have a lot of torque going to the wheels, so let's crank up that final drive. Okay, let's give this a try. Knoxville Dirt Test 1. Alright, let's give it a try, boys and girls. I don't know if this will work or not. Whoa. Oh. It's a whole different car now. Whoa. Feels like I'm on slicks. Alright, well that didn't work. Car's super skatey, but it's also super rigid. I wanted to be a little bit more down into the bumps. Did I go the wrong way because I was going off of a Bristol tune? Is it because I'm caught between gears? Alright, the gearing's off for one thing. We gotta fix that. Golly, this thing's just weird. Not a fan of that. Let's go back to the garage. Alright, test 1 did not work. Wowee. Let's raise those pressures back up a little bit. Chassis. Really? Now it won't pass tech? Okay, whatever. I want to see what happens if I reverse everything. Go down to 2. We're just gonna mess with shock settings right now. I either need more gear or less gear, so whoa. Oh, it's auto updating. Let's go full for the 5.474. Alright, let's see what it drives like now. Hey! Should I be concerned about maid mode? I forgot that was an option on there, Chris. No, you probably shouldn't worry about it too much. I can't really do it since I'm in PNG tuber mode right now. But if you choose to redeem it, I will go and, like, fix my cameras so that you can, I'm in the simulator, so I don't have my full model on, but if you redeem it, I will go and turn my full model on. I have a version of my model that wears a maid outfit. Nobody really uses it ever since Sonya came around, and now I have a girl mode. Everybody just does that instead. Whoa. Makes sense? Yeah. That's all it is. I'm testing for Knoxville for the DLB. I'm trying to make a tune for it. Ah. Back's too wishy-washy. I started with a New Hampshire tune, but really ain't working too swift yet. A full 2 seconds, I've only made it worse. Yeah, this is arguably worse. Pooh. VC's open if you want to drop in, Chris. I'm just working and chatting tonight, so. Alright, well that made it worse. I feel like the car was easier to slide. Oh, that's why. Alright, Chris, what's up, bud? Are you there? Hello? I think I can. Are you? Do I have you turned down or something? No, you're. What? Are you there? Oh, he's deaf, and that's why.
How about now?
Now I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, my mic likes doing this thing where it likes to fuck up every once in a while.
All good, no worries. I was just wondering. I'm like, what in the world?
So you preparing for Knoxville?
Correct.
That sounds exhausting.
Where the fun snacks are hiding? Right here.
Well, I want to figure. I want to make a tune for this,
Air popped, never fried.
and I want to see what it does if I mess with stuff a bit. You know.
Delicious crunch that is packed with flavor. So what will it be? Popcorner's mouth-watering spicy queso flavor?
There we
Or the
go.
Sweet, delicious goodness of cinnamon crunch. Go ahead, get caught with something good. Look for Popcorners at your favorite retailer.
Just trying to figure out exactly what I can do with the shocks and stuff to make it better. I think what I need to do is really stiffen it up. But at the same time, good dirt cars drive really soft.
Make it unforgettable. This fall, swap the pumpkins for margaritas. Visit EspelonTequila.com.
I thought Knoxville was going to be a little bit smaller of a track. Is it just flat? Is that why it was big?
Yeah, it's dead fucking flat. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do here. So I'm trying to think of maybe if I mess with the shock, because the compression. Rebound. What if I keep the rebound low but up the compression? In theory, that should make it a little bit more rigid when it's trying to dig in, but it won't try to bounce back so hard. Because you want it, once it gets down, you want it to stay down, but you don't want it to just drop on its ass every time it goes around a bump. Okay, and then let's do the same thing. I want... Whoa, that fucked with the toe. What the hell? Alright.
You going for me?
Hmm?
You going for me? You going? Oh.
Right.
Alright, let's try that.
Rose, be easy. Bitch!
Ah, now I'm getting it. Do what? I'm a mechanic. I know what stuff does. Now, I don't know how it affects a stock car exactly, but I am sitting here learning a little bit. Whoa, overdrove it. Not perfect, but it's better now. I'm making progress. So, part of it is that this game will tell you what to do. Let's go into the garage for a minute. Tire pressure's obvious. That's pretty basic. Cross weight. It's the left front and right rear tires. It basically induces, it's like a teeter-totter thing when you have an uneven leg on a chair. Which is good when you're trying to go in a circle, because that makes the car, when it teeter-totters, you can drive it off of the right front tire when you're braking, and off of the right rear tire when you're accelerating. You make a car teeter-totter really well, it actually drives fast, but only to a certain extent. Same shtick with something like, I have a suspicion that it's putting me on slick tires when I switch things, though, and I'm not sure why. But same thing like shock collar offset. It's how far up the shock collar sits, which lowers the ride height. So by lowering the shock collar, it pushes the body up off the spring and raises the ride height, which you want on a dirt track because that gets the nose up off the dirt. On an asphalt track, you want it right down to the ground as low as you can get it. Low speed and high speed compression rates, the bigger the number. You get minimum at 1 and maximum at 10, so it depends on how much you want. And rebound, how fast does it return?
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's all basic science. It's just a matter of learning what each measurement does. What I'm thinking about doing is actually taking my Bristol dirt and fucking around with it. Oh. The front ride heights are different here. Interesting. Oops, I forgot to adjust that. I need a... Okay... Can I go up with caster more? I can. How high can I go? Good.
This is a Bose moment. It's 10 blocks from the train to your apartment door. 10 basic, boring city blocks until the beat drops in Bose clarity. Streetlights become spotlights as you strut down the sidewalk, your own personal runway. With Bose, you get every note, every baseline, every detail, just as you should. Those 10 blocks, they could be the best part of your day. Your life deserves music. Your music deserves Bose. Find your perfect product at Bose.com/Spotify.
Getting cozy this fall? Wrapped in your favorite chunky sweater? Yep, fall is cute.
All right, let's see if that does. All I did was change the.
This fall, swap the pumpkins for margaritas.
Oh, I think I got it now.
Oh, man, it looks smooth.
Whoops. Oh shit. Okay.
Why did he think putting Kentucky on the schedule was gonna be a good idea?
Hang on, I gotta turn you up. I can't hear you over my car for some reason. What was that?
So why did he think putting Kentucky would be a good idea?
We race Kentucky on this one?
All right, whatever the hell you're testing out.
Oh, Knoxville. It's in Iowa.
No. Geography.
I'll be honest, I don't know, but as a, what I will say, a self-proclaimed dirt merchant, I ain't hating. I like it. I liked the idea of the Bristol dirt race. I thought it was fun. I actually was one of the few people who was like, yes, it's extremely impractical, and I wish a facility like Eldora could do it. That way they could just go there and not have to stress over building Bristol every time they want to do it. But I really like the idea of it, you know?
Fair enough.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this track is a challenge, though, because it's so flat, and because of the cushion.
Isn't this tag onto a horse track?
Do what?
Isn't it a horse track?
No, I think this is where they hold the Knoxville Nationals every year for the World Outlaw sprint cars.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just by the look of it, it looks like a horse track. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Already in. Huh. No. Alright, I'm gonna leave and come back with a fresh track. What are you doing tonight?
Piecing them together slowly but surely.
That's cool.
I got like one copy that's like everything, and I got another copy that pushed certain things back out. But, yeah, just a lot of headache right now.
Makes sense. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I didn't stream last night. Want to see why? Getting a picture now. Oops. Oh, did I get it? Yeah, I did. Cool. I'll DM these to you. I went and where are you at? There you are. So I've been looking for wheels for the S chassis for a long time now, over 3 years. Never found the perfect wheels for it until last night.
It's not bad.
I like them. 18x8 ET40, 7-spoke niche Verona M168. Retail $400 a wheel. Spoiler alert, I didn't spend $1,600 on wheels. Knowing that those wheels are $1,600, what do you think I spent on them?
16. I probably said a good 800.
800? All right. What if I told you you were more than double of what I paid for them still?
Damn, where'd you get them at?
$200.
Damn.
For the full set of 4, mind you.
Okay.
Guy had-
Junkyard to face like nerd was.
Nope. Ne'er-do-well who had no idea what he was selling.
Oh, nice.
Did no research on what he found. I looked these wheels up because I'm like, I've never heard of a niche wheel. What is this wheel I've never heard of before? So I punched them up. N-I-C-H-E. And I typed in 7-spoke, but now that I know they're Verona, niche Verona wheels. Niche wheels right there. Okay, yep. Let's go to their... They have their official website. This is nicheroadwheels.com. This is their official website. They have a matte black finished, which I actually would have preferred. Mine are gloss black. I may look at having the face milled on them or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. They also have a gloss silver, which I would have liked better. It's not my favorite color. But from the... we'll go with the exact ones I got. 18x8. Where are they at? 18x8, 40mm offset, 5x114.3. From their official website, $378 a rim. And I paid $200 for the full set of 4.
Hell of a fucking steal.
The other thing I did some tire math. 225 4018s will fit on those wheels and fit under my car. Now, that being said, Indy 500, there they are. Why am I getting pings? Oh, it's just other servers, it's fine. I wanted good tires for it, but I didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for them. So, going off of... Their official website doesn't list these. So let's go to a... ooh, do they have... Perfect. I think this will give me prices.
Man's going Kyle Busch. Oh my god, this man's going Kyle Busch. It's fucking Halloween. Really?
Cameron is, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, there we go. Yep. Firestone Complete Auto Care sells the 225 4018 Firestone Firehawk Indy 500 tires. So not slicks, but they are tires that look like... let me get a picture up. Yeah, there we go. Copy image. I'm going to drop this in DM again. This is the tire I want.
That's the tire you want from Firestone?
It's a Firestone Firehawk Indy 500. They are a sticky street tire designed to be street legal but aggressive and sporty for like handling purposes, which my car does. So that's the tires I wanted on those wheels. And these tires, if I go through and let's say, okay, I go to Firestone Complete Auto Care, the people who install these tires, and I buy the tires directly from them. $182.99 a tire. Now, I just went and purchased 2 of those tonight. How much do you think I paid for 2 tires?
2 tires? How much did you say it was?
1 tire is $182.99. And I bought 2 of them tonight, used on Facebook Marketplace, but used and like new. How much do you think I paid for them?
$250 for both.
$250 for both. That'd be $125 a tire. That'd be a pretty steep deal, or pretty a pretty steep discount on them, I should say.
$150 per tire.
$150 per tire. That'd be $300. Okay. And new, they would have been just charged $400 or $400 for the pair. So you guys are in reasonable prices. Cameron, yours is going to be the easiest number to hit. You are 6 times more than I would have paid for my tires tonight from Facebook Marketplace. I got both of them for $50.
Jesus Christ, how shitty are they?
They're in great shape. No issues. Dude said he took them. He got them on a BMW that he owned. But they were he wanted to drive it in all weather, and these are more of like summer and rain tires only, and he wanted to drive it in the winter. So he took them off to get all seasons on it. Set them in the corner of his garage, and a year later, they're still sitting there, and he's like, you know what? I'm getting ready to move. I don't want to move these. Throws them up on Facebook for $50 for the pair, and I jumped all over them.
Hey, there you go.
Cameron, I'll show you this too, because I'm talking copy image. Behold, Prime Kyle Busch. That's awesome. Love it.
If you can't tell, I'm still in costume.
I kind of figured. That photo came through quick enough. I'm like, you almost have to be still. That's hilarious.
Yep.
So, the tires I bought tonight for $50 were Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s. And the reason I was gone last night was that I drove all the way to Newark, Ohio, and went and picked up this set of rims for my car.
Oh, damn.
Now, those wheels... I'm going to share my screen here for a minute.
Need a little bit of TLC, but other than that, you know.
They're workable, though.
Yeah.
Let me pull this back up here real quick. Share my screen. Here you go, Cameron. These are the wheels I bought. That's the same wheel. The Niche Verona.
Hold on 1 second.
No, you're good.
All right, I'm looking. Ooh.
So these are the wheels, what they look like new. Mine need a little work. They're not perfect. I really wanted these or these, but I couldn't. Beggars can't be choosers. I got the gloss black. My size, 18 by 8, 40 millimeter offset, 5 by 114.3 volt pattern. That is my wheel. That is the price for one rim that you're seeing there. That's one
Jesus
wheel.
Christ.
Now, with that being said, I am an absolute Facebook Marketplace fiend. $378 for one wheel is... Where's it at? Oops. Nope. I'm doing some math here real quick. So, 378 times 4. That is $1,512 for that set of 4 rims as they sit.
Oh my God.
What do you think I actually paid on Facebook Marketplace?
$300 total.
$300 total? Well, you were
Yes.
closer than Chris, who said $800. I paid $200
Okay.
for all the set of 4 total. $200, $50 a wheel.
That is not bad.
Not too bad at all. And those Indy 500 tires, yeah, for $75, I'm buying 4 more of them this weekend.
Jesus Christ, you absolute idiot.
To be fair, these are a little different. I'm basically paying $50 for 2 more really good Indy 500s in the same size, and then the extra 2 tires that come with the package of 4 this weekend are unfortunately not in great condition. So what that means for me is that I'll basically have a set of 4 good ones and a couple of burners. But I mean, hey, for the price on one new Indy 500 is $182. If this goes through and I'm able to make the purchase, I will have bought 6 for $125 total.
Jeez.
And this is how I can afford to build cars, because I am a Facebook Marketplace fiend. I can't get enough of it, dude. I buy everything on there. Rims, tires, new underwear, you name it. No.
I'm sorry, but I can't trust a man that buys his boxer briefs off Facebook Marketplace.
Hey, you know what? It wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've seen on Facebook Marketplace. I have seen everything from... one guy was selling the space shuttle. He said, just roller chassis, no... It said space shuttle. It was like 2.8 million miles on it or something. It says no engine would make great LS swap. And I'm like...
Would make great LS swap.
You motherfucker. But I've seen that. I have seen, this is not a word of a lie, used sex toys. Baked,
yeah, that sounds normal for Facebook Marketplace.
Baked goods, seen those.
What kind of baked goods?
Like fry pies and stuff like that. I've seen a little bit of everything on. Well, you know what? Let's play my favorite game. Open Facebook Marketplace and see what the weirdest fucking thing it recommends me is. Let's open Facebook.
All right, you're on.
I'm just going to go straight there.
Free sim racing chassis. It is a used car seat.
All right, well, first hit, Pleaser boots, $70. Only worn around the house to try to break in. And that's, Pleaser is the brand. That's weird. Huge lot of golf clubs. Prices for everything. It's an entire storage locker full of golf bags and golf clubs for $1,500. Because apparently that's just something you want to buy.
All right. I found a $100 bill rug for $35.
Shit, you think it'd be $100? Oh, here we go. Bod Pod Body Composition Analyzer, $3,650.
All right. 1 gallon of aquarium water for watering plants.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Ooh. Okay.
A ride-on trowel for $10,000.
2019 Icon A5 for $305,000.
Icon A5? What the fuck is that?
It's a weird single-engine private plane.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
That you can basically store in like a NASCAR-style trailer.
Oh,
Or like one of those old Featherlight trailers.
Why is it so expensive? No! 1986 Pontiac Grand Prix 2+2 Aero Coupe. You know, the one in iRacing? There's one for $5,500. And of course it's there.
Ooh.
Where do you think? I live in Ohio, keep this in mind. So in a surrounding state, where would one find a Grand Prix 2+2 Aero Coupe?
Detroit?
Well, you're in the right ballpark. Pontiac,
Chicago.
Michigan.
Oh. Oh, here's one. A 1996 Subaru Sambar. You know, those tiny white trucks that you see?
Of course.
Right-hand drive, and it's manual.
That's cool.
Minimum rust, 55,000 miles, and it's listed for $7,000.
I gotta do a conversion here on this. I don't know how to read this size.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Hey, who wants to pull some money together and restore a dirt weight model?
If I had enough money to do that, I mean, fuck yeah.
It's I'm seeing it here for $2,500.
Okay,
That's-
told you going. Okay, this motherfucker will probably buy it.
Hey, I mean, hey, I can get everything else for cheaper, can't I?
Or how about we each chip in $2,000 and we buy a 1980 street stock. And it's a dirt street stock.
$2,000.
It's like the first street stock car that was on iRacing. Or for $100, I can get the Mountain Dew Dale Earnhardt Jr. call.
Fuck yeah. I've gotta figure out how to... I gotta figure out how to...
Oh, Soji, I think you'll like this one.
Okay.
1901 Ford Oldsmobile for $4,000.
That's weird.
Fully restored from the ground up. 7 horsepower Predator motor with electric start.
Wait, Predator motor?
Yes.
They put a Harbor Freight go-kart engine on it. That's fucking great. What kind of psycho puts that on a 1901 car? Like, what the hell?
It needed just 2 more horsepower.
But no,
That is
I had a dude come in
hilarious.
today, and he asked me if I could put a remote start in his 55 Ballard.
That's rad.
And then looked me in the eyes and said, "Can you put a touchscreen radio in it?" And I was just like, "Fucking what?" It was good.
Oh. A can of Campbell's spaghetti.
What's this joint?
Who goes there?
So crap.
Hello, Gary.
Am I the only one that can't hear Gary?
No,
I
I can't hear him
either.
either.
He's dead.
Nominal external diameter. What does that mean?
You know what? I'm going to drop
Oh, there we go.
$400 on a couple of porta potties.
You're gonna do what?
Someone listed porta potties on Facebook Marketplace for $400.
Sounds like a shit deal to me, man.
Okay, can you hear me now?
No.
No.
Fuck you.
Ah,
He
shit.
answered, so that told me the answer.
Yeah, that was the point of
Bitches.
saying no. 120 mm 2 inches.
So, Knoxville?
Working on it, yeah. I'm tinkering with the setup for DLB League so I can submit it to Dustin. That way we have a setup that actually works. Because he doesn't have he didn't have one that worked for Bristol. He was just going to run the
Yeah.
Bristol concrete setup, and I'm here to tell you it was hot dog shit, so I'm going in and fixing
Yeah.
the Bristol setup so that it actually runs in 5th gear and does what it's supposed to do and blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think there ever was a...
There was not. You were correct. Speaking of cool
I
shit...
mean-
or go ahead, Gary.
I mean, Dustin. Hey, let's just do it. Plan later.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. All I know is I want to have fun racing, so I'm do what I can, and
Why are you racing in DLB?
for the competition. And you know what? If I can submit a tune that makes my life happier and fun, damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Well,
Whatever bloats your goat.
yeah.
I don't know. Even through the frustrating parts of it, I have fun with them. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
That is until you
Fun?
get
What's that?
run over by some helmet.
And you know what? Yeah, that happens sometimes, and you get frustrated with that. But you know, it's part of it. I just gotta
Yeah.
stay strong and tough it out. You know.
What happened at the start of the race? Did you just jump the start?
I must have just got ahead of him enough to trigger the thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I did wrong, but
Well, yeah, they have to fire off first. The outside line can't fire off first.
yeah, I just didn't realize that. I thought I was right there with him. I was just trying to time it up so I got a good start. And I guess I got my nose out ahead of him. I didn't mean to. I just guess I did.
Yeah. Well, like in real life NASCAR, on the restart, it doesn't matter. As long as the leader fires off first, the outside line can,
Oh, okay.
can pass. But on the initial start, the leader must cross the line first.
Well, that's the thing. We hadn't even
I
got
think-
to the line and it had already black flagged me, so I must have been ahead of him when it went.
Yeah. It's like Martin Truex Jr. Somebody found that out very quickly.
Yeah, it's easy to mess up, especially if you're trying to be right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, that was an absolutely wonderful race for you, huh?
Dude, talk about it, man. But we're gonna talk about it. Motherfuckers need to learn how to race, okay? Like, this motherfucker was just stopped. Like, he hit the brakes in the middle of the turn and come out of...
Yeah. I was watching your perspective whenever you went to look at that. I mean, Trevor, unfortunately, was just wrong place, wrong time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. He was just... Same thing happened to me with Xavier twice. Xavier would have an issue, and it was right in front of me, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm just, like, basically in the middle of the shit show. Like, what else am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, there was somebody racing with Cole Clausen. I think it might have been Brian. I was watching, I think, Chris's vantage point, and they both, one come up and one come down the equal amount and just touched. to spend.
Like, I felt bad for Trevor because, like, it seems like when me and Trevor are next to each other, some shit has to go down in front of us.
Well, I mean, like with that, the 93 was, trying to gather his shit up. And, he had to slow down to keep from hitting the wall. Unfortunately, it just happened to be Trevor was trying to come through at that time with a full head of steam and couldn't do nothing with it.
So I kind of felt bad for raging, because I also felt like I was raging on Trevor. Mid-2-0, just letting it out.
I mean, unfortunately, as I said in Sochi's chat, it's like the 93, like he'll get in a wreck, or cause a wreck, won't say anything, but if he gets in a wreck, it goes and causes, he'll say stuff. Like there was a DJ had a wreck. Hell, DJ, the difference between him and a lot of people is DJ fucks up. He goes, yep, I fucked up. Other people just rant and rave if it happens to them and then remain radio silent if they cause one.
Pretty much.
But I'm surprised a certain admin has been absent for 2 weeks.
I don't know what's going on there.
If I remember right, I went back to look at like the end of the race on Dustin's stream, and I think he said something about a new job or something, but don't know.
So basically, it's just all chaos over there, like normal.
Let's see what else is new.
Yeah. Well, they had to, apparently they had to get rid of the choose rule because of certain people
abusing it,
choosing the rules. I.e. passing everybody going to pit road to get their damage fixed, and then people decided, hey, that's good enough for you, it's good enough for me, and then once that person's damage was fixed, was criticizing people for doing it. And that was at Atlanta, and Dustin pretty much took the choose rule away. Soji, that looked fun.
I'll tell you what, that bump is no joke there. That inside ledge.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm consistent with it. Well, it looks a lot worse inside the car than it does outside.
Yeah.
But, I mean, check out the lap times there. 20, 20, 20, 21, 21, 21, 21. But that was as I was starting to lose that groove a little bit on fresh track, and I'm still not bad right there. Like, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go to bed.
Alright, have a good night, Cameron.
All right.
Later.
Take it
Have a
easy,
good night.
Cameron. Oh, by the way, what's the plan for Friday?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know somebody said something about doing it Friday, and somebody said Saturday. I wasn't sure myself.
I know Chris said Saturday because he said he wasn't going to be around on Friday.
Fair.
But
Okay.
I'm also thinking maybe not because it is championship weekend. A lot of people are just going to be tuned in.
Well,
to the
true.
Well, we're going to be doing a lot of. I'm going to be throwing up some races next weekend. While there's nothing going on.
I thought we'd go back next weekend.
No, because I originally thought I originally thought championship weekend was the 7th. I was looking at the 2026 schedule when I did that. So we've got that weekend off. So we're going to do some F about races that, I may spread them out over the course of 2 days.
Oh, you mentioned championship weekend. I thought you guys might be interested to learn this. After this weekend, it'll be the first time since 1994 that NASCAR has not had to postpone a race to the following day because of weather.
An interesting statistic.
Yeah.
I mean, they're lucky Talladega, dried out like it did. Because it was originally supposed to rain all day there Sunday. Alright, so we'll take a break this week for everything, and we'll be back. And I'll probably try to do like 2 or 3 each day. Maybe like an hour and a half session, like a 30-minute practice and a 20-minute, or a 30-minute practice and an hour race for stuff.
That'd be the following weekend, right?
Yeah, the 8th.
Okay.
Soki, be sure to, if you want to broadcast, but run in them.
Oh, yeah. The fun races I'm running. I'm running the fun runs.
Okay.
I'm here to broadcast on the actual league races and shit. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do my job like I'm supposed to. But when it comes to the fun runs, I'm getting my ass in there. I'll still stream them on the CSC side, but I'm gonna have some fun with that. That's the whole point.
By the way, now supposedly, Race Labs has a Twitch chat viewer.
Yeah, I have to look into getting that up. I haven't messed with it yet.
One thing I was thinking about is, I know you can't wear your headset fully, but you might be able to put it on your headset whenever you go back to it and have it where you can take a look at it.
Yeah, it said it had VR options, so I'm going to fuck around with it and see if it works.
Okay. Yeah.
I just can't really mess with it for another few weeks since I'm still healing up proper, but...
Yeah. Now, the reason we said for you to race in them, one of the races might be hard to for you to broadcast if you were broadcasting traditionally.
Which is?
Cars with Lights at Talladega.
Oh, yeah. Cup Cars at Knoxville is something? Well, Zoisite, if you want to watch a fun race then, not Monday next week, but Monday the 10th, I believe. Monday the 10th.
Yeah.
Will be the DLB TV Racing League Cup Series at Knoxville in the Next Gen cars. This is me building a tune for this so that I can submit it for us to use and hopefully be able to have a better time. So yeah, it's something alright. It's something we're doing. And, well, yeehaw, let's put it that way. Let me do this. I'm going to drop that spring rate a little bit more. I think if I drop the front springs, they'll be a little bit easier as well. I think this will work.
Yeah, they've never run Cup Cars there. They've run trucks, but the guy that's running that league, he tends to put a race on the schedule first and think about it second, if ever.
Alright, let's try this. Right now I'm messing with spring rates, camber, caster, and etc. Because I want this car to slide, but I also want it to hook. And I want it to be a nice mesh of the two. So it should tail wag on its own, but...
One thing you gotta remember is everybody's not you. And if you make it where it's easy for you, those who have no idea how to drive dirt,
True,
they're gonna Yeah.
We need a tune of some sort, because you can't just show up here in a fucking Daytona's tune, you know?
Yeah.
I figure if I give them something and they all have a chance to practice, we're all on even ground.
Yeah.
Because we've already established... Ow. Alright, I think I put too much rear drive in at that time. I did, I was too good. Yeah, see, the rear's too grippy now. I want it to be a little bit more slidey. And the front still bites up too much, so I'm going to put the front back in it now. Actually, I'm going to crank the fronts up a little. Let's see if that makes the front a little bit more numb. Because I want the rear to be bitey, but I want the back to be numb. Or the back to be bitey, the front to be numb, rather.
Well, the sad part is you probably have the best idea of, or the best knowledge of us that, would know what the changes would do.
Yeah, I know a little bit about suspension being a car nerd, but I also know a little bit about suspension from learning about how it all works on purpose so that I can learn to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a unique thing to figure out, but okay, it's not too hard once you understand what some of the components do. Like the adjustments for shock rebound and shock compression. It's quite literally, how much does the shock resist compressing and how much does it resist returning to full length? Normally, there isn't an adjustment on that on your street car, but in race cars, they set it up because, okay, look at supercars over the weekend. I'm sure everybody's seen the video of those things fucking jumping the curbing. Well, I'm here to tell you, you better have some decent compression and some low rebound, otherwise those cars are going to bounce like a fucking basketball. Oh, I did it! Yes! Ha Best lap yet, 20.896. That's the fastest I've gone, and it's my tune, not the default one I was using. I didn't even care. I watched that live. God bless YouTube Superview. Yeah, it looked awesome. But because of that, those cars have to jump. So if the suspension just compresses underneath of them, they'll just bounce off the curbs. So the suspension has to be stiff enough to let the car kind of ride up over it. But then that's the difference. There's high speed and low speed compression. And that's where the balance is, because as the car jumps, you don't want it to compress. But as it comes down, you want it to compress a little bit. So there's these very fine suspension balances that you have to master. Alright, well, let's go. And driving familiar Charlotte Roval, I've been made familiar with how cars will bounce on it crazy style off of curbs. Yeah, the curbs at Charlotte Roval can be a real bitch sometimes. And yes, I know that reference. Bounce on it crazy style, Dio. Pena is a precious being and should be protected. Oh. Hey. Lift-off oversteer should happen right there, and it didn't. Might still have a little bit, I might need a little bit more spring in that right rear. But you just fix it with a boot full of throttle, and it comes right around.
You know what? I cannot wait to see some of those guys in that league try that.
What, this tune?
Just dirt racing on this track.
I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte Roval was fun. Or not Charlotte Roval. Bristol Dirt was a blast. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Frustrated with myself that I fucked it up, but I know a lot of the other guys weren't super thrilled.
if it's not a classic oval, they don't want to do it.
Yeah. I like the idea of mixing it up and doing some weird shit sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, this might not be the best. Imagine I'm even going to launch off that berm. Oh, I know, so many. Is this better or worse than my... Excuse me. For reference, I will show you Zoisite. This is my tune. This is the Bristol Dirt Working tune that I have, which I will adjust the gear ratio on. We'll see cars flying any road course 2021 style. Very true, yeah. I don't know, it might just be the Bristol Dirt tune is the best. It still drives really well here. And it's a little bit more forgiving. Yeah, I think my tune's better for one lap speed, but I think this is better for overall long run. Ah! Tail wagged.
I mean, hell, at least it's not... Hopefully, it's less chaotic than our Indy race. Right?
I don't know, it can be more chaotic, can it?
Well, true. They don't, you know, you guys don't have faster cars anymore.
This is true. Oh, so close to my best lap ever right there. Damn it. Come on, bite, drive! Alright, let's fix the gearing on this, and I'm just going to send him a redo version of this tune. It's way easier to drive. Dirt racing and cars with notable amounts of power is not easy. No, it is not. But I actually really enjoy it, especially cars like this that are symmetrical. Means it really puts a premium on your car control. You know, normal dirt cars, you can really rely on the, normal dirt cars, you can rely on the suspension to drive you in a circle. And stuff like the stocks and limited late model can be semi-easy, but stuff like the supers, hell nah. Yeah, that's where it gets harder. Alright, let's get the chassis fixed here. Okay, let's just crank up the differential to 5.417. We're gonna go, whoa, hey, 2.87. I like my differential right there. Apply. So all this should do is fix the gear ratio.
Oh, how about NASCAR having their countersoup pulled?
I saw that. Don't know all the details on it, but it looks like 2311 and front row might be winning.
Well, NASCAR was trying to sue them, you know, was trying to countersue because they illegally colluded with teams. And Judge Bell was like, yeah, I don't see any of the proof of this.
But how are you illegally colluding with other teams? You're talking with them about stuff. You're allowed to talk to people. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. But right now the case, unless they settle, will only be on if NASCAR is a monopoly.
Which will be interesting to see what happens if it is.
Oh, it'll bust them up. They'll have to separate. It won't. The France family will have to give up controlling stake. It can't be owned by just one group anymore.
Yeah.
If they win. Now there's a chance that they settle and they come to a settlement, and the teams get what they want, and NASCAR doesn't have to make the changes and gets to keep operating like they want to, or like they have been.
Which is, I'm sure, what they want.
Well, and it very well may be that NASCAR has to give back the 6 charters that they took.
Yeah.
Wish it wasn't.
I didn't know you could drive in here. This is cool.
Hey, wait. You just passed that porta potty. Go knock it over. Cameron might be in it.
This is true. No.
And apparently they've there's been financial statements for NASCAR that were unsealed as part of the court documents.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Pockrass was reporting on some of that.
Okay, well, don't try to drive over the scales. That's a bad idea.
But one thing was the base winning for stuff for the team for the payouts were 140 some thousand per team, or per car. So when you divide that up, that would be a total of about, I think somebody said about, did the math, it was about 5 million per team.
That seems low for NASCAR, considering the cost of things.
Yeah, well, I mean, remember that's the base, and they could get
Good luck,
percentages.
Have fun. Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, they could get percentages based on how they finish. So, the first place car would get more of a percentage of the winnings, with, the last place car not getting nearly as much.
Yeah.
And another thing that could be in consideration is NASCAR may have to pay 2311 in Front Row the difference in what they had, from the time that their charters were taken away to what they would have been.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
And supposedly, the scuttlebutt was that the big hang-up with the settlement last week was all about lawyer fees and that, and how they were to be paid. Apparently, the Yeah, that was NASCAR. That was the big holdup with that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting. Now, the settlement, the teams won't get everything that they want. They'll have to make a little bit of a concession, and NASCAR will, have to do the same to the teams that they won't get, favorable stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright. What do I want to run now? We're running Watkins next week. I'm not going to worry about practicing for that as much. Watkins is a pain in the ass. I've run into it enough.
By the way, no. Have you practiced with it since they did the changes?
When did they do the changes?
When the season come out, they redid the track limits.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to go race it. All right, we're going to Watkins.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly test it, because you can run it all the way to the wall in one, and you can run all the way to the as long as your tires don't dip into the gravel in penultimate.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Hell yeah. I gotta go grab while it's loading, I'm gonna grab a fresh drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. I stopped to pee real quick, too.
Yeah. I mean, sadly, I've been saying about those changes for about 6 weeks.
I just forgot about them. I'm thinking car changes.
But also, Coda, I think, has that on the Cup config, where you can run it wide in the old big red turn one. And as long as you don't pap the wall, it won't count it, or and that kind of like what NASCAR actually does now.
Yeah. Been a while since I've been on my road racing. Oh wait, before I get out there on track, I need to make my car adjustments.
But yeah, the first time that I done, because I tested it either the day or within the first couple days that the update happened, and I had my best time. I had a time of 1:13 something. which, like 114, 115 was my best laps before that. So,
Makes sense. Whoa!
and they,
Man, you done spun it.
oh, yeah, hey, Chris, and you did hear me say that they have different track limits now at Watkins Glen, the Cup version, and the and Coda, right?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay. There'll probably be people that don't realize that and try to.
Yeah, that'll only take
Yeah.
them a couple laps to figure it out, though.
Yeah.
Cut there.
Yep. See, no 1X.
No?
How fucking
Until you in penultimate until the gravel pit. In turn 1, you can go all the way as long as you don't touch the wall.
You can even touch the wall. As long as you don't hit it hard enough, it just gives you a 0x.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no more of that forward black flag. Give up time. For cutting. If you, yeah.
Dude, it's wild to me that somebody's so good at road courses. It actually makes me mad. Pisses me off.
It's funny because, I'm okay at them, but I'm not the best. I constantly get my ass waxed by Moyer and Wamble.
Yeah, but that's Moyer and Wamble.
I'm a Midwest kid who grew up on the dirt roads. I just know how to drive a car when it's loose. And I never really grew up driving the... I don't have a ton of sim experience in the Twisted Sister style, drive it sideways only cars. This is what I started in, was the next gen.
Yeah, whenever I first started, it was the Gen 6, and then the Gen 7s, I think, come out later that year. And man, I tell you what, those initial Gen 7s in Sim, at Charlotte, you could flat-foot it and stay in the throttle until they finally, got some updates in. But there was one of the updates, or the initial release, people realized you could go just as fast in reverse as you could going forward.
That is ridiculous.
Well, iRacing never realized, because they didn't, go out and test the stupid shit.
Yeah, all the fuck around stuff that people get bored and find out by accident.
Yeah. And then it was like, somebody posted, it's like, yeah, we got to put a limiter on reverse gear. They just had it where no matter what, you never could, it never would hit a limit. I mean, it was funny seeing people drafting at iRacing Super Speedway. One car going forward, one car going backwards at full speed.
That's hilarious.
Yes. I mean, especially whenever the flaps were up and they were just booking it. So. But the idea for updating having the legacy ARCA car become the Gen 4 Cup stuff happened because of a thing that they were doing on week 13, and people realized, hey, this is more powerful. You can spin you can spin your tires, and had fun, and basically begged iRacing to not take it away. And iRacing decided, fuck it, we'll make the Gen 4 Cup. Make it the same car for both. So, screw it,
Makes sense.
Just, the Gen 4 Cup, had 900 horsepower, and the other ones were, limited down to what they had. But yeah, it feels good to be able to go to the go out to the wall and not get a incident point or.
Yeah, it's better, but now I have to learn how to. I don't know where I don't know where the speed's at now because the line's changed. And I've also got to find where I'm comfortable running that I won't loop the car.
One thing I'll tell you is watch your acceleration if you got a tire on the curbs.
Oh, 1000%. That's how I wrecked in Ringtail.
And these curbs were also updated.
Ah, piss! I was gonna... Damn it! I was so close to being cool. Watch this. Come on. This is so close to being cool. Look, I'm tripoding the fucker. Damn it! Ah, it would have been so cool to hang on to that. Ah!
Too many beans.
Okay, initial dork.
Hey, you've heard of Kansai Deriffy Toe? That was Kansai Deriffy No. Alright, I have an idea.
That sounds scary.
I'm messing not with my brake bias, but with my master cylinder size, because I am hard on the brakes and the car ain't stopping because I don't have enough brake pressure getting to the wheels. If I make the master cylinder smaller, when I press, the hydraulic pressure will increase, thusly increasing my braking pressure and not making me crush the pedal and still not get any braking reaction out of the car. That's why weirdly bigger cars have smaller master cylinders. More braking pressure equals more stopping power. Look at that. All of a sudden I can stop now. Haha.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I can't stop. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I can't stop
believing.
Nah, that's a different song.
Yeah, it's a better song.
I mean, depends on your opinion, but to each their own. Quit spinning, you vicious bitch!
Just keep spinning and just keep spinning and just keep spinning and just keep spinning.
I wanted to start getting rid of some of these fucking replays. It's taking up way too much.
You know, honestly, I'll keep replays, you know, for like 6 months, and then I'll go through and start deleting unless it's a clip that I needed to save.
Okay, I think that will work. Yeah, that should work. Alright, let's try this instead.
Well, I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm gonna get some stuff done.
Alright, have a good night, Gary.
Yep, later.
See ya.
Damn, clearing up all that space. I went from 90 gigs to 16.
I believe that.
It's just video clips, like old video clips, semi-old video clips of like ours and us and shit.
Computers get clogged up fast. It ain't hard.
It's been yelling at me for days, and it's like, oh, what?
Alright, something's got to go here, because this ain't working. The problem is the transition going off onto that outside. The car just bounces and you lose it. You can use the out. Do what?
So what I'm hearing is I may have a chance.
Well, you can use that outside, but it's use it at your own risk. Until I find a consistent way to do it, I'm not going to use it in a race.
Is Dustin going to use like a fixed setup, or is he going to use what he also does?
No, he'll use a fixed setup like he always does.
So should you be practicing with the fixed setup?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, I thought you were tweaking it.
Yeah, I'm tweaking master cylinders and stuff, but you're allowed to do that on the fixed stuff.
We know what you do. We need some collusion with the teams, dog.
I change my master cylinder stuff all the time, even in Dustin's races. Same thing with like steering pinion angle. Just gives me better car control, makes me a little more comfortable at the wheel, makes the car more predictable for my particular style.
Also, when are y'all gonna kick fucking Sam?
That's not my decision. I know Zach and Trevor had to sit down and have a chat with him over his antics, but I don't know anything more than that. That was behind closed doors, so I am not privy to any of that. What I can say is I know they were plenty upset with him over what he was doing and how he was handling things. Which, I mean, yeah, I would be too. Alright. I have officially stepped over the line of too much rear brake pressure. Garage. Rear master cylinder. Gonna go 7/8. Let's try a fresh set of rubber, boys.
Don't ever play fantasy football with your friends.
Oh, see, I already learned that lesson. I got invited to play a fantasy football league with the guys in my team back in college. And yeah, they immediately never let me play with them again because I whooped their ass. Didn't even follow football that closely, just did some basic research and drafted the people who I thought would be very useful, but not high on the draft list, so I was guaranteed to get them. And yeah, I ended up waxing everybody that year. They never invited me to play again because, well, you're no fun to play against, you always win. Like, that's... I mean, maybe that's a get your game up thing, but you know what? No, I guess that's a me thing. All I did was look, and I'm like, okay. Okay, you know what? I am apparently not in the brain for this tonight. But, I looked up, my favorite team was the Steelers, and I knew from seeing headlines that, Le'Veon Bell was out for the season that year. So I'm like, I think it was Le'Veon Bell. Whatever it was, I went, they're going to need a good, I think it was their tight end. I can't remember. It was a tight end, I remember. and their tight end was out for the season, and the Steelers rely heavily on that. Like, all right, so they're going to need a tight end. They're going to need somebody who they can rely on to fill that position, and tight ends score a lot of points because they're a useful position. So I'm like, who is the person they have playing in place of Le'Veon Bell in the tight end position this year? His name was James Conner. So with the first round pick, I took James Conner. And everybody went, who the fuck is that, Soji? And I went, he's tight end for the Steelers. They went, no, that's Le'Veon Bell. I said, no, he's out for the season. He went, so you pick a no-name nobody that's not going to score any points with your first pick? I said, I think he's going to be very valuable because the Steelers need a tight end. Well, you just wasted your pick. Thanks for the easy wins. Hey, whatever. You know, it's your call, not mine. So I went through and I took the other thing I took Chris Boswell, the Steelers kicker, and the Steelers defense. They're like, you're just picking your favorite team. And I went, no. I said, Chris Boswell last year only missed 1 out of like 100 attempts or something ridiculous. And the Steelers defense was one of the best in the league. So I'm taking good. They just happened to be Pittsburgh. Then I took a bunch of other players as well, and by week 3 I had people offering me Tom Brady and fucking what was his face? Gronk as a combo for James Conner because he was averaging like 38 points a game.
That's just when you get the shit-eating grin of the "I told you so."
Well, I told him, I said, I put a thing on the league. I said, I will not be trading for James Conner. I don't care if you give me real money. This is to the point now where it's about judgment. I said, you all said I was stupid for taking James Conner. So now you all get to feel stupid every week when he whoops your ass. And yeah, I walked all the way through the playoffs. I can't remember if I won that league or anything, but I was the guy to beat all year long. And I had to said, hey, you doing fantasy football this year? I want to get back in on that. They said, yeah, you can't play anymore. We don't want you to play. I'm like, because I win? Yeah, we don't like losing to you, so you're not allowed to play anymore. All right, well, fuck you guys. Like, what the actual fuck, man?
Yeah, that's fucked right there. That's fucked.
Yeah, that team wasn't the best. I wasn't super, let's put it this way. I don't miss it. That's for sure. I never really did get along with any of my sports teams because I was there to play the sport and not to have the frat bro thing going on with everybody all the time. Like, I didn't give a shit. My high school golf team was a fucking bunch of kleptos. We made it to state and they stole like 4 tee markers, a flag, a yardage plate. And they're like, dude, Soji, take something. No! Like, if I want a souvenir, I'll go buy a ball marker in the fucking pro shop. Oh, come on, you gotta take something. It's tradition. No, I'm not being a fucking klepto and risking getting our team. It's like, you know what? You fuckers take whatever you want. But I want it on record right now that if you get caught, I didn't take anything and I said you shouldn't do it. Fine. And the one other kid got on board with me. He says, you know what? I'm with you. He said, I don't think this is right. And they're like, you two are lame. Fuck you guys. And they never got caught. But I'm like, the two of us are going to be like, look, we did not take anything. And we told them straight up, don't do this. But we didn't really have a way to stop them. And yeah, that was our high school golf team. Our problem was we were so damn good, nobody else could beat us. We were 128 3-0 in our career. 128 wins, 3 ties, 0 losses in 4 years of college or high school golf. We never once lost a match. Won every invitational, every dual meet, every solo, everything, full stop. Ooh, Delara Dash at Phoenix. Fuck it, why not? That'd be a fun thing to do to wind down for the evening. Register. Continue. done ranked, so I can just go have some funsies with it. And that'll be a fun way to close out the night before I wind down for bed. Formula wheel engaged.
This man says Formula Wheel.
I have a Formula wheel.
Try hard.
It came with it. I didn't buy it. When I bought this, actually, the first race I ever ran in the DLB League with this Moses system, because that was the first time I got it, that was the next race I had, was with this Formula wheel because I didn't have a round wheel yet. I raced NASCAR with this Formula wheel. And then I promptly bought a round wheel because NASCAR with a Formula wheel fucking blows. And the way I drive, I have my hands at 10 and 4. That way when I go into the corners, I go from 10 to 4 to 8 to 2. And back 10, 4, 8, 2. 10, 4, 8, 2. That way I'm right in my sweet spot. Oh no. Race session 3 drivers, that's it? Alright. Chris. You gotta see this.
What?
Check out this man's rear wing.
That's good.
Oh shit, that's great. I love it. Oh, right. Formula car. No rear.
Dude, I'm never gonna pay off this fucking credit card.
You're gonna what?
I said I'm never gonna pay off this credit card.
Oh yeah. Gotta be careful with them fuckers. They can get you.
$30,000 in credit card debt.
You pay 30,000?
It's the Family Guy joke. The song. I got that.
Oh, because I have $30,000 in credit card debt. Credit card debt? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I have about like $4,000 in credit card debt.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
But now I am paying off right now in payments of $150.
Most I've had is $600 because I didn't realize I made a few purchases and I didn't realize they were all on the same statement. I thought they'd be on different months, and I'm like, ooh. So I did let it ride for 1 month, and I paid like $300 and then $300, like the way I had intended. But I'm hoping my credit card bill comes in this month much lower. As it's supposed to. Oh. Well, that isn't good.
That's a lot.
Join the race. Home of the NASCAR Championship. Not after this year, bitch. We're going back to Homestead. Hey, you know what I just realized? GTA 6 is set in Vice City. That's been confirmed now. And we're going to be going to Homestead, Miami, which is... Miami is what Vice City is based off of for the 2026 NASCAR Championship. So just about the time GTA 6 drops, NASCAR will be in Miami, which is real-life Vice City. Please tell me it comes out before NASCAR Championship weekend and there's a racetrack we can use. Because obviously I will be playing GTA 6 on stream, and you better bet your ass that I'm going to have a setup If we can have a racetrack, I am so hosting a race. What'd you say?
They look like Pat my chip. In 5 minutes. Not even great on this man said before. Yeah, are you the only one who's racing?
No, there's 2 people out there. Although I am just now realizing, because it's an Indy car, it's Phoenix and you can go flat out. I'm not lifting.
That was the end of the race. Oh, it was practice. Okay, I was about to say, damn.
No, it's just practice. How many people are there? Oh, 3. That's fun. Yay. How many laps? 30? I mean, at this
There's
point...
no way you get a good amount of points in a bad. Like,
It's Dallara. It's unranked.
oh.
And besides, even if it was an official session, this wouldn't qualify because there's only 3 drivers and you need 6 to make it an official session. You know what? Fuck it. What am I going to do? Start from 3rd? Ready to race. And qualifying round. See if the other 2 do the same. Entries. Oh, those... What the fuck?
Why does it say his name twice?
I don't know. It's weird. Kind of a bitch. It shows how much better I am at them. I'm Division 5. They're 8 and 10.
Division 5 mean you just have more experience?
I think it's actually a skill level. Oh, yep, they all ended theirs as well. No idea. Ah, yep. The higher, the lower your division number, the better you are. So Division 1 is like, it's based on your I rating at the beginning of each season. So it's the 1 car, the 2 car, hey yo, the leader left. We're down to 2 car racing.
he actually? Oh, he is. He's just right there.
Uh-huh. Oh, there he is. Oh, what? It's not open dogleg? Shit.
You cut the dog leg?
Yeah, I had this guy blocking me, so. Okay, we're good.
That was the wall.
He did. With Formula cars, though, you really got to get these things right out to the wall, and you can't be scared of knocking the tires off of it. But you also have to make sure you don't knock the tires off of it. So it's a really fine line of getting right to that wall every time. Like this, the apex is on that yellow line, and the outside's right there. In a class of my own. Everybody left. Guess they don't like people who know how to drive Formula cars. These races are a lot more fun when people actually, you know, participate. Whatever. I'll just get some laps in and get a feel for the IR or the DW12 again.
Yeah, you could have got a feel for it. I was like, you could have got a feel for it when we raced. We used the 15s.
Hey, I was commentating that whole time. I was being a good little employee and doing my job. Really starting to find a groove for the track now. Starting to be able to see the line.
crazy that you can still follow.
I'm mitigating slightly in the corners to make sure I keep the car planted, but yeah, if I do this right, flat, 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 right front's getting hot. Right front's getting really hot. Might come down to pit road next time. Yeah, I'm having a lift now. I'm going to come down pit road this next time by. Get a fresh set of tires and see what it does. Now that I'm getting a feel for the line. We'll leave fueling off. Just 4 tires and a fast repair, boys. Fresh set of Firestones. Let's see what I can do now that I'm comfortable. Oh my God, call this thing Sugarland. Stuck like glue. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there you go. This is flat out right here. I can do it on demand now. The fresh tires, I am not lifting at all. That was the fastest lap of the race right there, even with the other guy on track.
I love them rubber. What?
Oh yeah. Nothing better than a fresh set of tires. That was a fast lap again. Fastest lap again. And again. Come on, that 19-second barrier's there. I can feel it. Now it's not. I think I cooked them. They're not bad, but they're not as fast as they were now. And it's gone. Yep, you know it. I was on the track by myself. I joined a race and, well, everybody else left, so. Alrighty. Hey, Chris, you think it's in bad taste doing victory donuts when I was the only car on track?
No,
Gotcha. Good night, regardless. Yeah, have a good night, Sadie. Oh, good night isn't productive night. Yeah, I got some stuff done for sure. My bad, I misunderstood. I'm just gonna see how bad I can make the tires. Yeah! Oh, there went the motor. 342 degrees Fahrenheit is apparently where your water temp blows the motor up. That is how you do a burnout. I ain't even mad. Look at that. Just rolling smoke. How bad were the rear tires there? That was 10% of my rear tires. Really? Okay, whatever. Either way, good dub. GG's easy.
GG's. Wow. Confident much, huh?
No, it means good game, easy. Yeah, it was an easy win. I was the only one on the fucking track. It's about as easy as it gets, man. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I wish Carb Cup would do the 87s at like Dega or something. That sounds fun right now. I wonder if I can find that. My content. Find sessions. The only thing there is the 87s at Homestead, which I might run another night. Because I really do enjoy Homestead in the 87. Oops, not there. Hosted. Let's try that. I mean, considering it's almost 11:30, I think you can squeeze in one more. Yeah, I think I can. NASCAR Legends Time Attack. Yeah, I'm not running that. There's no hosted sessions on the 87, which sucks. You know what we could do, though? Let's go and jump into this. 10:07. So there's 45 minutes here. Let's go test our metal against these guys. We don't do anything crazy, just a practice session. But let's go test our... You got work tomorrow? I sure do. So I got to get to bed around midnight. But I'm just going to join a practice session and run a handful of laps for the fun of it before I decide to call it a night and pack it in. Okay. There we go. I just want to test. It's been a while since I've run the 87, and the last time I did this, I remember being pretty good at it. I could ring the high side in this car when nobody else could. There's no way that guy's name is Mitchell DeGenhart. Like, I get some of these names. Denny Dodd. Ethan Farless. Aaron Thompson. And then you get names like Corey Box. And it's like... How? Aaron Thompson is high I rating. Mitchell DeGenhart is second. And I'm third, actually. Oh, no. Denny Dodd's at 3,000. Let's see what we got. There we go.
I got wrecked multiple times in Martinsville, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna go run a fucking ARCA race at fucking Chicagoland, and got fucking, I was just riding in the back, got fucking mowed over multiple fucking times. I just fucking parked it, and I
35 to
fucking lost so much fucking rep.
36 is the fast lap. Whoa.
Yeah, I went into a Martinsville
Cool
obviously the
camera.
ARCA race earlier, ran some practice laps,
What?
and that only lasted about 10 minutes before I decided I would never even decide to try to run that race.
That was
Yeah, it's
cool.
a shit show.
Alright.
Hey, Chicagoland was fun.
Chicagoland one was fun. It was just people were just driving like fucking jackasses.
I think I raced like 5 races there, but I passed somebody on the last lap on the bottom, and they raced me coming across the line, so that got recorded, and I officially won that race.
Nice.
Anything about these cars that you not so much?
Damn, homie, you flying.
They drive good. In my feels like they're skating on ice.
They like to four-wheel slide on you.
I bought the Pontiac a while ago. Is there another kind of car that drives better, or are they all?
Hey, Chris, I joined this lobby, ran 1 lap, and went fastest in the session.
Fords are really fucking good.
Yeah, I would wait if I saw the. If I was number 1 and I was been turning the laps for a minute, and then someone just joined in and just shattered that, there goes my confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just depends on what you're looking for in the car.
How much did I beat them by? I want to know.
Mile and a half, the freaking Fords are really tight. Light mechanical grip tight in the front, and then they'll be loose in the back off corner.
Hey Neil, how many laps have you run in this session?
What's that?
How many laps have you run?
Right now I'm at 10.
10-4.
Yeah, that high line's already getting sketchy.
Sorry about that.
I can't really shake anything else, so let's try that.
A lot of the car selection with the 87 though is like, how do you drive the car? Like, do you drive off the right rear or do you drive off the right front?
I got you. This car's really fast on the bottom here.
I cannot run the bottom of this place, man. I have not figured it out.
You have to brake super duper early, just like trail brake all the way into the corner to get your stuff stuck to the bottom.
Now my fastest lap is on the bottom.
I just went fastest again. Get it off the wall, you bitch.
I'm just moving.
Sorry, Nathan, I was trying to get it to turn.
It's all good, man. That's what happens every fucking time I try to run the bottom, dude. I just fucking lose coming off the exit. I cannot run the bottom.
I would have slowed up, but I felt like I had a pretty fast lap to take, and I was just trying to miss it.
That's okay, dude. In practice, that shit is fun, man. Love it.
I think I just learned something though. I can run that middle groove. It's wicked loose, but if I can learn to master...
That'll probably just be a single split.
Ah, I've already hit the wall on Pace for Pit Road. Oh, it's 11:30. That's why everybody's leaving. The race must be starting. All right. Come on, girl. Show me what you got. Oh. Come on, car. No one heard a little bit.
You in the race or are you in practice?
Do what?
I said, are you in the race or are you in like practice?
No, it's just practice.
Good
Hey! Thanks for the sub, Sadie. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sadie. Very much appreciated. I didn't know. With everything that happened around my birthday and all of that stuff, I lost track of who is and isn't subbed, and it doesn't tell me. Like, I don't know how to look and see who is and isn't a subscriber. So, I have to, like, I don't know if there's, like, a way to look that up, if there's a list or something. I genuinely don't know. I'd have to look that one up and find out. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and quit Sim. I'm satisfied that I've still got what it takes to run that, and I can have some fun with that. Maybe tomorrow when I get home or something. I want to run more. I want to get more practice and run more races. So I've not been running as much official stuff. I've literally been doing the CSC and the DLB, and I want to do more actual iRacing stuff. I want to race more. I've got the bug for it, so. Ooh. Get stretched out. Oh, that's better. Alright, let's see who we can find to go raid out to this evening, so I can retire to my bed. Let me get out there. Get all fucked up like this. I'm so glad my mom and dad gave me that old recliner they don't want anymore. Mine's so beat to fuck now, it's not even funny. They asked me, they're like, hey, we have an old recliner, do you want it? Yeah. Like, what do you want for it? I said, no, we're just gonna throw it away. Nobody ever sits in it, except for you at Christmas. So if you want it, you can just have it. You're sure? They said it was trash to us. We were just gonna toss it. Fuck it, bet. Like, sign me the fuck up. Why not? Okay. Woo. Whoops. Left my phone on the wrong counter. I can't reach it. There we go. Alright. Let me pull up the old Twitch machine and see who we got to raid tonight. Go ahead and kill that window. Kill TP. I can kill Spotify. Still need my browser. Just now realizing I don't have any of my Twitch stuff updated, and I'm gonna lose VODs if I don't update stuff right now. Content. No, the race I forgot. I'm good. The race I would have missed would have been Atlanta, but I didn't race Atlanta, so I didn't miss it. We're good. What? I got muted? For what? Oh, it's that fucking Crip song again. Baby, tell me you need me and we'll never. Yeah, it's that Crip song again. I don't know why I keep getting bonked for that one. It's weird. Whatever. I'll figure that part out later. Still gonna export it. Now back to the subject of who I'm gonna raid tonight. Yeah, it's not an Odyssey song. That was my thing from my opening. One of the Odyssey songs I have plays right before I get bonked for a Crip song that's supposed to be copyright free. So I'm working on a new intro anyway, so that one's going to be retired soon. I'm ready to upgrade. So rather than worry about fixing it, it's only just basically muting audio slightly, so fuck it, I don't care. Not worth the trouble to me. Oh good, Bunzone. We'll go raid her. Alright, so, /raid. That's the Gus IC money. Got it. Alright, Sadie, I think you and Chris are the only ones here at this point, unless there's somebody else still lurking around somewhere. Oh, it says zeros here. And Zoisite. Weirdly, actually, Sadie, it doesn't list you here. Refresh that, see if that updates. I have no idea. Well, either way, we'll send you all off to Bunny. She's playing Coral Island. It's like a Stardew Valley ripoff or something. I have no idea. Whatever the case is, yep, we're going to go send it off to Bunny. Have a great night. My name is Soji, and I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night at 9. Probably going to do some of that, actually, I may start early tomorrow night. If I get off of work in time, I have to work really late tomorrow. I got to fix my buddy Jay's car, and I've got to work on some other stuff. So, for the S chassis, so if I get done in early enough in time, I will be coming home to race the Legends at the NASCAR Legends at Homestead. I'll race that full 90 lapper once tomorrow night, and we'll see how I do. So, and if I don't get home in time, we'll worry about that when we get there. But either way, oops. There's the... Oh, I pressed space. There's the raid queued up. Have a great night, everybody. My name's Soji, and I'm out. Catch you tomorrow. Later.